Tundra. And yeah, folks, there's some crazy stuff happening in the draft. We're seeing Liquid go down the route of wanting to slam out an anti-mage pick nice and early, comes in second pick this game. And then on the side of things from Tundra, we're going to get, once again, some fantastic innovation from Nine. We've seen it from him before. He's going to be bringing it in again. Some mid Spirit Breaker.
This is a very interesting draft. It's very Tundra style. Little concerned because of the lack of control and lockdown, perhaps, versus an AM and a Pango. But, I mean, if they can get the ball rolling, if they can get themselves to these later stages of the game, I'm just looking forward to people getting one-shotted from some infested in charge. It really gets ridiculous. If you get this talent at 22 with the infest movement speed, it's pretty hype. I'm just looking forward to see what's going to happen and how the battles are going to kick off. But I'm a little worried just because of lack of catch. And perhaps this AM is just going to be able to do AM things. And I think Liquid may have learned a good amount from the yesterday with this Underlord. I actually, like, yes, the Lifestealer is very good in game and throughout the lanes and stuff, and throughout the lane, of course, versus Underlord. But Underlord has a lot of tricky stuff he can do, where, you know, AM gets doomed, you put like the Fiend's Gate down, and he just dips out or something like that, or you jump in and you help him out and give him some type of heals and sustain. I'm a bit torn. I'm not too sure. I think I'm liking what Liquid's got, but it's also an AM versus like 0 int heroes that he's like really gonna thrive against. But then it's an AM versus like no stun, so yeah, we'll see how it ends up going down.
Let's see how the mid matchup goes on. You know, Nisha on the Pango against Nine Spirit Breaker. We've seen, you know, time and time again, Pango's just having insane games. Is Spirit Breaker a potential answer to this hero?
I mean, the lane probably is going to look pretty decent. I don't see how you bully a Spirit Breaker as a Pango. He can just constantly charge for CS. He's got good regen, got good armor. So, I mean, for the Spirit Breaker, should be a good lane overall. The pit is going to be very annoying in mid-game. But he also isn't playing versus the craziest amount of stuns until those like level 6s come out, in particular for Pango, right? So yeah, this is going to be one of the more interesting games I feel like watching, because there's just so many crazy, weird potential. Even the Shadow Demon is very pesky for something like the AM, especially at the start of the game.
I mean, you just keep getting your mana burnt right.
Yeah.
He's going to make the illusions, send them on ya.
This is cool. Doom already off to a fantastic start. 6 denies, 33. Getting almost every single last hit. So up top, Doom doing well at the start here. Again, AM getting put under, going to burn pretty much the rest of his mana.
So it's in an annoying lane.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the lane setups are just going to be too much for Liquid's draft to get online with, because all 3 lanes look incredible. Okay, it's a Lifestealer with an Undying versus an Underlord. It's a Spirit Breaker mid versus a Pango. And it's this Doom plus, well, it's mostly the Shadow Demon that just shuts down the AM early. This is a very interesting approach.
And in terms of drafts and talking about the AM, why is it that we're seeing some teams show this hero early? It seems like it's kind of started having a bit out of the blue. What sort of strength do you have by going for an early anti-mage in your draft?
I guess just wanting to be able to have this successful lane. I mean, Mickey could be in some trouble. They actually have to glimpse away. I think just trying to set up for this lane. They see, Effie talked about, they see a Doom and an Undying. So they're like, okay, they're going to probably be limited in disables. But it's a different approach that Tundra's taken. Instead of caring about disables, it's more just dominate lanes and steamroll the game and then just get that huge advantage. So I'm not too sure about this AM. Even though it's into so little stuns. I can't believe I'm saying this.
He's got 3 CS at the moment.
He can't get anything.
You know, he wants free farm, not 3 farm.
Yeah, 33 is getting like every last hit. Just keeps getting all his mana burned. This is cool stuff.
I mean, yeah, all 3 cores from Tundra. They're having a lovely time.
Zai has 3 last hits. AM has 5 last hits.
These are low numbers.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, lanes are super strong.
Yeah, and Aramis, he's going to be happy on this Shadow Demon, right? What we saw a pretty good game from him on this the other day when he was standing in.
He owned. He played super well. I think I was really liking Shadow Demon even in the last patch when we saw it versus the Train Protector counter with the cleanse and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see this hero rising even more. Yeah, look at Mickey. Even in Sanya, he's just like, oh my god, we actually just can't kill these illusions.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
18 and 10 so far from 33 on that offlane.
And Snaking's bullying both heroes bottom as this Undying. So Skater, he has a free lane, and he's into an Underlord, so he just hits him.
Zai still yet to break past that 3rd CS this game. Very, very tough lane for him.
9. Oh, he's going to have rune control. And even potential for like maybe early ganks if he sees an opportunity. The absolute dream start.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I mean,
Mickey just cannot, he just cannot walk up. This is insane.
Of course, does have that full stick, so at least we'll be able to make sure he has mana ready for any sort of emergency blink out if he starts getting dove, which could begin to happen soon. And once the levels start coming in for Tundra's offlane duo, they could get even more aggressive against the anti-mage and disruptor.
I mean, look at 33's got the mana burn creep, so he's giving mana to his Shadow Demon as well too to keep the spam going. And he's also burning mana from the AM too. Mickey though, Ring of Health is done, so things are going to get a little bit better for him up there. But I don't like Zai. They're gonna have to just creep pull in order for him to fix everything that's been going on down there.
He's nearly got his own Ring of Health.
Aramis even getting a side pull off up top, so they're going to deny an entire wave from this AM2 and putting him under. Aramis honestly fitting right in.
And just these illusions come running at them. They just have to spend time running away from them.
So he doesn't even want to look insane. He's like, I don't even know what to skill. You see, he's just holding the skill point. He's got Glimpse too, but he doesn't know if he wants to have Thunderstrike or Kinetic Field in this lane. Both. He doesn't have the mana for him, so. Yeah, these lanes devastating.
Yeah, very difficult to play lane here for Liquid.
Full Vanguard.
Both side lanes.
Yeah. The 33, if he's able to get these early auras and stuff too, they're just going to be able to tank through. The only damage that's going to come out is Nisha. And if they're able to just like build a couple of these auras, they probably would just withstand all the damage. I mean, Nisha, he really has his work cut out for him after the way these lanes are going already.
Precious bounty.
And how does sort of the head-to-head go between the two carries when you've got a game like this where the Lifestealer's having free farm and the anti-mage having there's a sort of slower entry into the match?
I mean, Lifestealer can definitely eat an AM alive. If he gets this like itemization for like a Deso or something like that, he absolutely can. And top 9, he's got the ult.
So if they've got quite enough damage, stick charges are there.
He's got Arcane. He might be able to keep going. 3 seconds on charge.
So it's just more time that Mickey's not able to touch the creeps.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just diving him.
Going in for Insania instead. I mean, all Mickey can do is sort of watch.
They're gonna get dove here. There's more. There's got to be TP rotations. It's Nisha coming.
I mean, 33's getting in there with a Scorched Earth. Nisha got the Rolling Thunder, but these are two tanky heroes, 9 and 33. And 9, he'll opt to charge out of there. Insania will be able to bring him back with the Glimpse.
They're so tanky.
I mean, they may get 33, but it's going to take a lot of time.
Should be able to get him. Nisha will take the first blood. All right, pretty ideal to get first blood, though. Since he has so much that he's going to have to do around the map to fix all of this, maybe he just goes really active around and they give Zai mid lane. That's what it looks like is going to be the approach to try to catch this Underlord back up because he's got nothing bottom.
I mean, they could go on Zai. They're going to have ult up again in second on 9 if they want to.
They are scared of the rotation.
They see Nisha swinging back over. They're still thinking about it, though. 9 teasing with the ultimate.
They're missing.
Yeah, nice blocks there from Nisha.
Accepts death. Nisha making sure he gets that last hit. Okay, things are getting fixed very quickly here.
But as you said, pretty much all on Nisha to sort of solve this bit of the game.
Nisha's gonna have to make just crazier reactions and movements all over the place. Zai, he can just jungle, I guess, on this Underlord. He does not want to play versus Lifestealer.
Nisha sees another chance to get involved for a bit of a kill. He's looking at Snaking. Blocking him off, gives time for Insania to get in with the Glimpse. Drag Snaking back. 9 will be able to take out Boxy, but the Rolling Thunder's up. And Nisha, he's on his way to chase down the Spirit Breaker, pick up another. Nisha doing everything to keep this opening stable for Liquid.
Reestablishing things quickly. Aramis will take the rune away, but a very good start there for Nisha, and a very ideal one to get it to. Very early defusal timing could be massive for them to be able to make space. And Zai, he is recovering a little bit here. It's going to be a slow recovery, but does get a little bit of those camps cleared out. Still very good. I mean, such good lane setups as we saw from Tundra there. And yeah, let's see what Skater does. I think this is pretty standard, though, what he should do this game. Corrosion, Armlet, and I think Deso and stuff like that looks very good versus AM. Mickey now getting breathing room, but immediately loses all his mana on the one initial disruption. Doesn't get the connection, but we'll get the bottle fill. I mean, Zai has to play in some weird positions. He's farming the enemy medium camp. Just does not want to play near that lifestealer.
Closing in on his Vanguard. Once the Vanguard's there, he'll feel a bit safer going to the lane.
They're making the move top. Probably expecting a Doom to be coming out soon. Mickey does not have a point in counterspell just yet. I don't know if they know that, though. It's always the kind of play that you see with these AMs is they're waiting for the animation of the Doom, right? You see the arms go up, and they could just pop counterspell. So I don't think they know that it is level 2 blink.
And 9, just waiting for the 10-minute power runes. See if they're able to control them. And he's got both supports, Aramis and Snaking, ready to hold this area.
Just wondering what itemization he was going to go for. I've seen a couple Meteor Hammer Spirit Breakers. He's going to do the more sensible route. He's going to go for this just Shadow Blade to be very active around the map himself, too. DD Rune is a nice one here.
I mean, who do you think right now 9 wants to be punishing the most from Liquid?
I mean, anyone he can really see. I don't think he wants to just sit back and farm too much as the Spirit Breaker. They're going to smoke. Just try to get any of these core kills in particular.
Yeah, Zai, at the moment, the one struggling the most would be the easier of the cores to try and go for.
Especially with Skeeter right here.
Yeah, step pretty far down the lane. See if they try and TP anyone over to help out Zai. They're not going to. They're just going to let Zai go down in by the looks of it. He's able to walk it off a little bit, but 9 holding the ultimate. Has it ready to knock him back into the claws of Skeeter.
Make sure Skeeter gets the kill. I want him to get that fast item timing.
Nisha.
Aramis.
And aggressive in the mid lane here with the back of Insania Boxty. Snaking's in with a tombstone, and you got 9 charging in from the side. The Rolling Thunder does come off in time. 9's able to turn, take down Insania. And Nisha, he's got to run. He's lost his 2 supports. No further fight to be had here for Liquid.
Good reactions, quick TPs, even Skeeter makes his way over. They're going to try to hit the tower. DD should be able to get some good damage, but here comes Zai to put a stop to this. Max Firestorm. So not going to be able to get too much out of it. Nisha, top net worth, almost defusal done. He's actually going to take the Fiend's Gate back to base, fill up, and then rejoin the fray. And Mickey has now gotten all the space in the world to be pretty much caught up.
Yeah, he's catching up. A nice few peaceful moments in the top lane finally for Mickey.
And now they're making moves. Insania, not quite level 6. But looking to pick up another kill to finish off that defusal. Aramis.
Yeah, looking extremely dead here. See if Liquid can find anything more with this. Down bottom lane, it's actually going to be Zai that gets set up on a pawn again. TP. And indeed, nothing to put a stop to that. Nearly having enough damage though. So still very much showing, you know, how that free farm for Skeeter's paying off in the items. Top net worth right now, Skeeter.
And it will be standard items. Yeah, Armlet's done. Queuing up the Deso. Wants to just be able to do that immense physical damage versus an anti-mage versus a Pango. But for Nisha, I mean, he's got his Diffu done. He is very potent right now in the game. 9 could even be in trouble if he gets glimpsed there. They lost vision.
Dire's bottom tower is under
He's got backup as well. Aramis by his side.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Zai trying to draw the attention off the tier 1 tower bottom.
Okay, in 33, he's just going to go his, you know, standard Tundra build. He's just going to go Arcane Boot Midas Vanguard rather than going for any of those auras. Aramis got the disruption, but they're going to keep chasing.
I mean, TPs are going to be coming in. 9.
Nisha.
Charging over towards Nisha. He's still got the swashbuckle at the ready. And he'll play around with the idea of the Rolling Thunder. Doesn't initially need to use it. In fact, Boxy, he's going to be able to get out with stolen charge. Swashbuckle comes across, but 33. Insania back in the middle of the action. They get the ultimate onto Nisha. Follow up with the charge. Nisha once again able to break away. Rolling Thunder, it's there. Nisha, he's just out of range of Skeeter being able to get the hit in, and he bounces back at the perfect time as the rage comes to the end. Nisha there, excellently turning it around in a situation that could have been his death, but he knew that in that moment, rage was finishing and the stun would connect, leaving Skeeter no chance to get that one final hit that he would have needed in to kill Nisha.
He played that perfectly, and now 9 could be in trouble as well. Glimpse. He's got another charge.
He's going to turn over towards the disruptor here, and Insania, well, the stick charges, he's still alive. He's going to be able to fog him for a bit getting into the Roshan pit. He gets the deny. taken down by Rafa Roche. He's on a double kill. He's looking for more. He's stepping out here into the river, ready to join the fight with Liquid. Liquid, they'll take out Aramis. They'll take down Snaking as well. It's Mickey turning up and picking up the kills. Nisha,
They
he
want
steps
more.
up for more, goes in aggressive on the 33 under the tier 1 tower. Triple kill for Mickey. The
Holy
laning
crap.
stage, it is nothing more than a distant memory right now.
Holy, these moves from Nisha, my God, literally perfectly played in every possible situation there. That was insane. Survives, Rolling Thunder, control. Holy moly. And Roshan even joining the fray. Now Skeeter, it's going to be a lot up to him for these timings and stuff too, for him to kind of now bail 9 out of a bad scenario. The Spirit Breaker has fallen quickly behind.
I mean, Skeeter, he's going to be able to push on and take down Zai. In charge, heading over the way of Nisha. Skeeter goes over towards Stania. They'll see if they can get Nisha as well here. They'll drop
do.
down the Doom.
Okay.
This time, it's Tundra's carry's turn to get the triple kill. Skeeter with the cleaner.
Beautiful. Back and forth we go.
Is under attack.
Pretty worthwhile. I mean, the Doom, it looks funny, but honestly pretty worthwhile. Get Nisha out of there.
Yeah, you've got to kill Nisha. Throw everything in that Pango. You need to.
But Mickey, I mean, his timing is looking really good. After, like, one of the hardest lanes I feel like we've seen for an anti-mage in some time, he's got Tread's Battle Fear and a Vitality Booster. So he is definitely set up for success.
A huge recovery.
Are fortified.
And they're actually making the move onto 9.
Ooh, nice use of the Mana Void there to stop 9 from being able to sneak away in the portal that Zai laid down.
Might even be able to get tower here.
Yeah, more money for Mickey.
I think they have to give Skeeter almost every single kill to be able to set up for this. After such a good laning phase, like you said, it's a distant memory. And now, oh,
mean, look at this.
This is beautiful stacks.
They're setting up Tundra's Triangle to farm for themselves.
Oh my goodness.
A couple of triple stacks, I think, at least here for Mickey to clean up with the help of Zai.
Mickey's like, alrighty, maybe I'll just go back for my Vanguard if I want to.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, why not? He wants to fight. He feels strong. The limited amount of catch, it's definitely going to start. You're definitely going to start feeling it. And wow, I mean, Nisha, he needed to kind of do this after these other 2 lanes going a bit rough and absolutely delivering. 5-1
really,
and 6.
this is some top Nisha Pango. Excellent opening to the game. After indeed both side lanes were struggling, but if you're tuning in now, there's not really much remnants of that. I guess sure Zai's still behind, but you look at the state of some of the other core matchups. I mean, 9. Very much falling far, far behind this game. Very difficult for him to keep up on a Spirit Breaker once he starts falling behind with this hero.
He has to just kind of maybe finish the Shadow Blade, but mostly I think it's just go and infest bomb constantly. Use this Life Stealer with this early Deso to find these kills to bring him back into the game. Try to set up for Zai. He's a bit tanky though.
I look at the immediate TPs. They cannot commit for this kill on Zai that close to the tower. They've got to run.
Immediate infest though. I think you got to keep going as 9. I don't think you can slow down. You have to get these kills because otherwise AM's just going to do anti-mage things.
We'll see Snaking and 9 go for the smoke up. Good damage come out from Skeeter, of course, if 9 is able to deliver him
Mid
to
lane.
the front lines. I mean, Liquid, they're going to start going on Tundra first as they get the catch onto 33 and Snaking. Static Storm laid down by Instania, and the Rolling Thunder's coming through for Nisha. A moment of time being bought here with the disruptions to try and keep 33 safe. 33 tries to turn, will drop the Doom onto Mickey, but Mickey doesn't care. It's 2 dead on Tundra. Once again, Liquid just outnumbering and forcing Tundra to have to run.
Can 9 get away? He will. Okay, he's almost got glimpsed. Has to get his buddy out. They brought the numbers. I mean, the Fiendscape, they have infinitely more catch. All the catch on Tundra, it's completely reliant on 9. And we saw there, he charges, just hits into a pit. He can't move. They have vision. They know he hit. They had the ward there.
They're going to be able to find him. He'll go for the charge, but it's only just over towards Instania.
And there's a glimpse.
He's got the ult, but gets interrupted by the Mana Void of Mickey. Boxy on a killing spree. And on it, yeah, Boxy, he's 1 kill away from taking over the net worth of 9 this game.
They found the answers. All right, who cares lanes? Nisha leading the charge, the numbers, just Liquid outnumbering over and over and over again. I still think same thing, but maybe finish Shadowblade this time around, but these next few charges need to work.
Oh, a full pipe on Zai. So now you're just going to be throwing yourself headfirst into a fight where Liquid's got the greater auras. They're going to be keeping everyone alive.
And they're quick. They're quick and decisive with their movements. Very early aggressive wards. And they're the ones just constantly hunting. Tundra, limited forms of catch, limited forms of keeping people in the fight. These 3 wards doing work. Not the most ideal tier 2 to get. I don't think we almost ever see that tier 2 top taken before the bottom one. But I mean, either way, it opens up the map for an anti-mage, because that's, sure, you're not going to take the enemy jungle, but now you have access to the triangle, which is probably actually better as an AM. Denying that farm away from a lifestealer is massive. They're charging it up.
Get on top of Nisha.
There we go.
Lost some money, a decent amount of money for Skeeter. As you say, they need to get this lifestealer as many kills as they can. They've got to keep this lifestealer ahead of the anti-mage.
9 for, honestly, for quite a bit now in this mid game. I think he's going to have to be slightly like kind of relegated almost as like a support. He's just going to be a delivery vehicle for Skitter to get these kills. I don't want to see him farm at all on the Spirit Breaker. Can he get some bashes?
Zai.
Bottom tower is under attack.
He's out with the TP. They won't be able to find him. Skeeter's only just going to waste time scouring through the tree line. No hero to find here. He's going to try and get that BKB online next. Skeeter after the death, so knows how much ready he is. He's got to be to just turn up and commit in these fights.
Top, 33.
His eyes on his way over.
He can't get away.
He has
BKB.
got a BKB. We'll be able to get it off.
He needs to
Boxy
use
thinking
it.
about chasing for a little bit, but nothing to stop a BKB TP out. So 33 escapes.
But they're just getting prowled on. Look at the way they're sweeping. Like Liquid, they're the ones with an anti-mage, and they're the aggressors in these last few moments. They know it's like 9 is the only one who can make plays. And 9, he's going to try again. He's looking for Nisha.
Straight in. It's a lot of damage for Skid, but this time not quite enough to burst Nisha. As Nisha's able to get the Rolling Thunder off and get away. Mickey jumps in, straight onto 9. Aramis will defensively disrupt 9 to try and help him, but it is Skidder. He's caught in the Static Storm. The Rolling Thunder passes by him again into the Swashbuckle. Skidder's out. As Tundra, they're going to be losing more from this snaking. He'll be surrounded by Liquid, as they just can't take these fights right now, Fogged.
And the thing is, they have to. You don't want to play in this. You don't want to be put in a situation when you're playing a farm game versus this anti-mage draft. And now it's Roche opened up too for Mickey. As you said, a far, far distant memory, that laning phase that they had.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we see here the last time they were able to get in with this sort of charge combo burst through Nisha, but they didn't quite have enough damage this time round. The turnaround comes in, and next thing you know, Skeeter's caught in the Static Storm with no way out, just getting permanently controlled, really, with the crossover from Nisha and the Rolling Thunders.
Liquid playing super clean, just knowing that they bring these numbers, and you know the windows for these kills, for the Spirit Breaker, for this Doom, it's going to start quickly disappearing. I believe the Lincoln's is now done for Nisha. I saw that even the AM had it queued for a moment, but he's just going to go his normal Manta. Okay? And they punish this.
I'm going to be able to get the opening with the ult. They take off the Lincolns, but he's able to blink away from 33 just in time. Charges there.
He's got another blink.
And he's out.
And now they're coming.
Yeah, Liquid. They're ready to come in from the side and take this fight now. They'll look towards Aramis. Will get healed up momentarily by the Soul. Tries to go for the disruption, but it gets reflected by Mickey. Nisha straight in with the Rolling Thunder. There's going to be Aramis taken out. Jump forward from Mickey as they turn towards the second support. Take out the squishies. Snaking's gone. Double kill now for Mickey.
The Static Storm.
Again, catching Skeeter in the midst of the Static Storm. He's getting his mana burn. He's dead. As Mickey, he's ready to continue cleaning up. Triple kill for him. 33, the only one to get out of there. That was a dieback as well from Aramis. Effectively 5 heroes lost in that from Tundra. They just can't fight them.
They just cannot fight. Mickey just pre-ran, and he did actually end up going Lincoln, so now they're going to have double Lincolns. Good luck dooming, good luck charging. It's going to just be seen before it even happens. Yeah, Liquid completely have blown this game wide open. And even Boxy, like you said, look at this man's net worth.
Look how much money he's got. He's
got more than Zai. He wants more.
He's having a great dub. He's got what, Bling Yules here, 23 minutes in.
Turning the Scorched Earth on the Doom. Hey, this is a bit bold there for Boxy, but this is pretty hilarious to see him chasing a Doom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What a strong series of like 10, 12 minutes from the side of Liquid. 9K lead now.
is
And
mine.
Tundra, I feel like you still can't even deviate from the game plan of, we need to try to hunt, we need to try to make plays, but now how do you do it? There's also, like we said, the Yule's done on the Rubik too, so this is charge. If they see it coming, which they will with the gem, they'll be able to stop it versus the Shadow Blade. Double Lincoln's finished up on 2 of the cores. Devastating stuff. That lack of control definitely coming into play, even though those lanes were so successful.
I mean, yeah, Liquid.
They just keep going.
It's just so hard for Tundra to find any space on the map to get farm, and so difficult for them to start fights without Liquid being prepared and just turning up themselves.
Yeah, their team fight's lackluster. Their pickoff is good, but their team fight, it's pretty much all reliant on like Tombstone. And when you look at Liquid's team fight, they have everything. They have an Underlord, they have a Disruptor, they have Pango, they have so many different elements, and now a full Manta.
Yeah, I mean, good luck killing this anti-mage.
Don't think he's gonna die again this game.
And here we go. Into the portal they go. They're looking to try and catch 9 up on this top lane, but 9 is already out with the Shadow Blade. He'll be fine.
He's lucky that Boxy didn't go through there.
A Blink Dagger on Nisha as well, so even easier for him to set up and jump in after the Rolling Thunder, leaving Tundra very little chances to do anything about him. And we already saw it in play how difficult it is for Tundra to get a kill off the back of that initial charge and jump out of the Lifestealer. They just can't delete a hero at the start of the fight. It's so difficult right now for them.
Yeah, 33, I mean, of course, he has his Blink and everything too, so he's gonna try to look for some more setup because the Spirit Breaker can't charge people with these Lincolns, so I mean, it's similar though for 33. He can't doom people, but maybe just in the War Stomp duration, he can try to bring people down with this Lifestealer, who has to go BKB this game, and he did. He just got it.
Okay.
So it does have at least one form of protection, but it's a 10k lead versus an anti-mage. You almost need that +1 more item on Skitter the Basher in order to have extra control, extra damage to be able to deal with this man who's, yeah, 2100 HP, 22 armor.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Boxy just continues to be absolutely massive. The full
Getting
lens
item
now.
after item on this Rubik.
He does have Devour, so, you know,
Sure,
for
he's
now, he's
making money.
definitely going to make a lot of money. Philly Stone, he rich. Can they punish any of these movements, Tundra? Liquid just free reign around the map. It's tough, because if you're... Difficult situation is too, is like if you're able, let's say, to get like a Lincoln's Break and go for a charge, Zai, he's always ready with these Fiend's Gates. You know, all these auras coming into play. And Liquid, they're always paired up. I'm seeing like the 2 supports just running around with Nisha. They're ready to battle at any given moment. Modus. Fiend's Gate. They see snaking.
Making the moves even for the smaller kills now. They know that even just taking away one member of Tundra kind of leaves them in a position where Tundra, yeah, they can barely find a move when there's 5 of them. If they don't have the full team in the game, very unlikely Tundra's going to be able to catch Liquid by surprise.
33. Just settle for any kill they can get.
Yep.
And they get the gem.
And we're going to see Nisha get in with the Rolling Thunder on the 33. So a Rage TP from Skeeter and a BKB TP from 33. They get out.
Okay, pretty good. I mean, they get the gem recovered.
That's a big pickup.
Gem taken away. Some good items for 33. Snaking's gonna take the gem. Need to find the bigger kills though, but they'll take anything they can get at this moment. It's a Deso stack, right? So, does help a little bit there. 9, okay, almost has BKB. But the same issue, the big issue is just gonna be the Lincolns. Like, how did they actually set up for some of these big kills? The kills on the 2 heroes that really do matter. That Pango, that Anti-Mage. Insania. Playing inside the pit, I mean, a little early. Yeah, playing buddy system though, Liquid. Always having multiple people around each other. Nisha very focused. I mean, Nisha, of course, like the absolute just beast this game. 6-2 and 16. He's 22 of the 24 kills they've gotten. So just knew exactly what he needed to do to be able to fix those lanes, and he did it, honestly, better than you could have imagined.
Yeah, Yeah, honestly, with his moves early on, it felt like he won all 3 lanes.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Such great spell casting and movement. Tundra,
Illusion.
they're gonna try again. It's, like we said, same thing, same kind of thing. They have to try to get some of these kills to slow down this farm. Because Mickey, I mean, he's just getting way too big. Abyssal's pretty much gonna be finished now too. More and more answers for this lifestealer.
Here we go, Tundra. Full effort now into trying to find a catch here with a 4-man smoke, or 5-man, with of course Skeeter ready to pop out at 33. All relying on 33 finding that jump with a blink hoof stomp.
And if they can finish off the target inside of it too, the important ones at least. If killing the AM feels very unlikely unless they get some type of dream scenario with the charge through or a break Lincolns plus a full chain control. They need to commit like everything to kill this AM.
You know, whoever goes in, if they jump and they don't get a kill, the fight's going to go downhill quickly for Tundra.
Oh, 33's got to run.
Is under attack.
Mini glimpse.
And Mickey is considering going in. He's going to make the jump. Skeeter will jump out and return. Turns over towards Mickey, but Mickey able to walk to the side. Nisha comes in with a rolling thunder, gets the angle off onto pretty much the 3 of them there. Back over he goes again. Onto 33, onto Skeeter. The mana void from Mickey takes out the 2 of them. They drag back Snaking. Triple kill for Mickey. Aramis, he'll buy some time here with the disruption, but Mickey stepping over to pick up the Ultra.
What a play. They want more. They want this rampage.
They want to try and see if they can get 9.
Mickey.
Ooh. He was under the sentry, but he's a little too speedy, and Mickey on his own.
He seems to know. Okay, he's just going to go farm.
9, able to duke it out. He'll live. And I mean, these fights, they're just, it seems impossible for Tundra.
It really
Mickey
does.
at this point, he's too big. And when he's landing mana voids like that clean up 2 of your cores, what are you going to do?
Oh, they've actually found 9. So Nisha with perfect control. They met them. They burn all the mana of 33. He can't beat KB. Neither of them really can as they get controlled, and yeah, they'll find 9.
I'm back in action.
Insane. Whatever. It's pretty much
anyway, but
whatever.
If he did get that one, we would have given him an honorary rampage.
Yeah.
But Insania says no.
Honestly, yeah, these 2 really deserve it. Mick is 12-0 and 8. Remember when he had like 8 last hits at the 7-minute mark or 6-minute mark or something?
I mean, that's when you see a team do this with the anti-mage, it's like, well, it makes perfect sense why they pick us early in the draft. They're like, we don't care what you're going to do. We don't care what the lane ends up like. We're going to have a good game with it. And it's definitely been the case here for Mickey. Fantastic stuff, indeed. Just a complete polar opposite to what we were seeing him suffer through in the first, 5 minutes of this game.
And honestly, it's probably the most, of course, has to be given to Nisha, even though that scoreline for Mickey is so ridiculous. Nisha, it's just what his hero also complements with the AM. The Diffusal, you're just burning people's mana, allows him to set up for mana voids, fixing all 3 lanes, like you said. Now they've got multiple bashers, and Tundra, it feels like this could be one of their final moves to try to fix something.
But they have to. They have to do this. They've got to smoke. They've got to try and fight.
Nisha.
He's out with a blink.
Can they catch him?
I mean, he's going to roll up. And the glimpse on 33 means that won't get the chance to try for any sort of doom play.
And Roche is spotted. Insania's pinging it. He's like, team, get over here. They can't fight us in this area. A head-on 5v5 fight? No way.
Yeah, Tundra, they just can't catch Liquid by surprise.
No. I mean, this item it's the double Lincolns to deal with Spirit Breaker. They got it at such good timings after consecutive kills. 9 just has had nowhere to go. And they're going to start it. And they bring it down fast because of Pango.
And they're not even heading over at Tundra. They're not going to be able to make a jump.
I mean, they scan. They might feel almost needed to, but they just can't fight in that area.
I mean, can they get her in time? They're passing through the triangle.
Let's see.
I mean, Mickey's just going to jump in on them.
Can they get him, though, here?
Catch him with the opening stun. Nisha in with the Rolling Thunder, but Skeeter in with the Rage on top of Mickey. Won't be able to take Mickey down, though. Mickey blinks out to safety. Insania will die. Pretty much gives up his life to get in and drop the Static Storm down. Got Mickey back in, blinks forward, Mana Void finishes off 33. Skeeter will put the BKB, but he's so low. Mickey's able to walk up, come in with the bashes. They'll heal up Skeeter a little bit with the Story, but it will not save him. Skeeter goes down, 9 pots the BKB and the Shadow Blade. He'll live a little bit longer, but everybody else is dead.
Godly fights, again and again, especially with this advantage. They make it look easy. There's nothing to break. They couldn't break the Lincolns this time. Mickey was just, he jumps in alone at the start of the fight. They can't even get the Doom onto him. Yeah, now that Roche to full butterfly on AM, these timings are insane. 24,000 lead.
Oh my goodness.
Multiple Roshans, full map control.
I mean, and they're ready to start moving it down the mid lane.
Sure are.
They can look to go high ground. I don't think they're scared of diving here, Liquid.
No, it's been smooth sailing for a very, very long time now.
It's insane. They're charging in, see if we get any sort of glimpse back.
Mick at 25 now already.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
9.
Ooh.
Radiant's middle
Dangerous.
tower has fallen.
He did not have BKB there. Skitter, he's gonna dance at them. I think they know.
I think he knows. He wants to go out dancing. They'll jump in with the Abyssal Blade. Disruptions there. Skeeter has to walk away though. There's no pushing Liquid off these barracks.
Wants to go out dancing, I like it. Will survive, but the Rax will not. Back to business. The whole map is just Mikke's. 28,000 net worth. Tundra. I mean, they made an attempt, right? With this Spirit Breaker pick. We haven't seen it in a good while. Of course, like we said, lanes and stuff like that. But yeah, there's so many answers and ways this Underlord pick has. Even though everyone struggled so much, another Lincoln's picked up. They know how to itemize and answer it.
I mean, they're just ready to jump this Liquid.
Yep, Skitter.
You step too far outside the base, Mickey's going to be instantly on top of you with the Abyssal Blade.
Rolling Thunder in 15. Nisha, he looks like he's trying to bait his illusion.
And he's just into the high ground. Immediately sort of burns through the man of 33. 33's got just enough to get the BKB off, but Mickey's still in on top of him. 33 will be able to back off momentarily, but Mickey's ready to go in. Jumps forward with the Mana Void, finishes off 33. They're ready to dive here, up to the tier 4s, Liquid. Tundra, what have they got left to fight with? It looks like completely nothing. Double kill for Mickey. 9. He'll get in with the BKB, but the sentry's down. The BKB comes to an end. 9 stuck in the root. It's
GG.
over. GG is called. Liquid, 36 minutes in, 31k lead.